Hey all, Binks here, and today we're unleashing the mighty power of Thanos, a 6 energy, 8 power card that is at the start of the game, shuffle these 6 Infinity Stones into your deck. Crazy card for deck building. You're adding 50% more cards into the deck. You're adding a bunch of 1-drops that will kind of cycle through themselves. And your big payoff is Thanos, or just kind of using the cubes to your advantage. This was my most excited for card from the token shop, and I was very lucky to get it pretty darn early. I'm super excited to show you some gameplay. Over the stream, I went over 2 Thanos decks, and the first one that we played is kind of this Zooey version that we'll discuss today. But let's talk about Thanos and the stones, because Thanos is very interesting. It adds 6 cards on top of the card itself. So the first one it adds is the Mind Stone. 1 power, on reveal, draw 2 stones from your deck. So 1 energy, draw 2 cards, really insane. Whenever you're playing multiple stones in a turn, usually want to play the Mind Stone first to make sure that we're drawing those stones in case we end up bricking, drawing until we only have 1 stone, and then Mind Stone loses one of its draw potential. Time Stone, 1 energy, 1 power, on reveal, draw a card. Next turn you get +1 energy. The wording of this is weird. The energy part doesn't really work as an on reveal. If it gets destroyed, it changes. You'll have to look into that. It's very inconsistent, but when it's working as intended, you don't destroy the card. It is a 1 energy Psylocke that draws. Absolutely insane. Space Throne, 1 power, on reveal, next turn you can move 1 card at this location. So after the next turn you get a reverse cloak effect and you can move 1 card away. Helps with things like Sanctum, helps you with board space and like board rearranging. Helps with cards like Angela. Really cool card. Soul Stone, probably the most powerful on board effect outside of the Power Stone. 1 power, on reveal, draw a card. Ongoing enemy cards here have -1 power, so it kind of gives you an ongoing Spider-Woman effect. Just really solid card. I mean, if you have opponents with a full board, the -1 power makes this like a 1 energy, 5 power withdraw card. Super strong. Reality Stone, which works like Scarlet Witch, at 1 energy, 1 power, transform new location and draw a card. And then finally the payoff, the Power Stone, 1 energy, 3 power, ongoing. If you've played all 6 stones, Thanos has +1 power wherever he is. So your big payoff, you can play out all the stones. They don't need to be on the board. The only one that needs to stay on the board is Power Stone. But as long as you played the other 5, you play the Power Stone remains on the board, Thanos is going to be a 6 energy, 18 power card. Super powerful, super cool. And let's just kind of talk about the Zoo style deck that we built around it. So in any Thanos deck, I think you need Quinjet. Ongoing cards that didn't start in this deck cost 1 less. Makes your stones free. They aren't free in your deck, so the Jane Foster interaction a lot of people have talked about don't work. But any card that you get into your hand or any stone in your hand with Quinjet is going to be free. I think in any deck you're going to need at least 1 destruction trigger. So we have Carnage. It helps you clear up board space. We have 18 cards in the deck, only 12 board spaces. So we're going to have to kind of move some things around and make sure that things work right. We made this more of a Bounce Bros style package, so we have Beast in here that can pull up cards from a location, and Falcon, which will pull up all of our 1-drops. You said to be really smart with your other 1-drops, Quinjet, how that is going to interact with Falcon. We have cards that take advantage of playing multiple cards in Angela, as well as Bishop. Bishop can get really huge in these games, so try and play him as early as you can. The Collector and Ant-Man are also in here. The Collector works with Beast and Falcon, and Ant-Man can just kind of fill in some lanes. Those are the 2 cards I think could probably be moved. So if you're playing this deck, I would look at those cards and try and see what you would fit in, and try and maybe make some adjustments there. Okoye is great. You have a bigger deck. You're going to cycle through your deck, so playing Okoye early, you get +1 on all of those cards. And then in the top end of this deck, we had Khazar to help give +1 to all of our 1-drops, as well as Magic that helps us extend the game. You know, while we are cycling like crazy, usually that extra turn can help you complete your Thanos mission, get that 18 power Thanos. Now overall, this deck was unbelievably fun to pilot. That's what I can't stress with Thanos decks. No matter how good it is, I still think this is maybe like a tier 3, tier 4 deck, or a probably more refined version. This is maybe like tier 3, but this deck is so much fun to pilot. There's so much decision making. There's so much kind of like crazy stuff that you have to do on some of these turns to cycle things. So if you do have the chance to get Thanos, I would super recommend him, because I had a blast, and I really hope you enjoy these clips. As always, if you're enjoying this content, make sure to like the video. It really helps me out. If you're not subscribed, a bunch of you aren't, make sure to subscribe for daily Marvel Snap content. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/binks_plays. Enjoy. Get 2 collectors down, and then yeah, let's turn off Sinister London because we don't want our opponent using it. Even though we could use it next turn with Bishop, we can realistically only Sinister London like 1 card. Otherwise, you start to run into a lot of board space issues. And we get the advantage of it to get the double collector, and then opponent thought that they were going to double forge, and then they no longer get that benefit, which is good for us. We We can get the Mind Stone down. Go Bishop, Mind Stone here. So this should draw 3, the 4th and 5th stone in our deck. We are going to need some kind of bounce mechanic soon. Okay, the Time Stone's going to be good next turn. Strange Academy is a bit annoying, but it's not that bad. Always a Koye first whenever you're in a situation like this. Very important to Koye first. We have Crimson Cosmos, so we kind of just want to we're gonna play everything. We're just gonna hope that we get a bounce card. If we don't get a bounce card, we're just kind of screwed. Wait, let's make sure. Now we're gonna want to bounce. Oh, this is right. Dude, these Thanos decks, I swear, man, they're kind of tough. We want to be able to move something from the Space Throne if needed. We're not gonna want to bounce this because we want a Strange Academy as much as we can over to Crimson Cosmos. We got our Carnage, which is nice. Magic is pretty nice for Cosmos. Man, we really should have set up a lane to Carnage because I was just thinking about bounce. We didn't really set up a location of Carnage here. Excuse me. Set the Bishop up mid. I think we do Magic here. Oh, we can move the Bishop and then go like Soulstone Carnage. Seems pretty good in Khazar. Putting ourselves in a bit of a pickle, but I don't think it's that bad. This is gonna be a huge Carnage, man. I don't think we need to Magic this turn. So we played all of the stones. So we kind of need Thanos off the rip if we're gonna do any Thanos things. Or we just don't do Thanos things. Kind of accept that. They're not gonna be able to get any movements left. They did get the Human Torch trigger, which is spooky. Pretty much just winning left. One might have a tough time beating us right. We did not get what we needed. We also can't really play either of these cards. Maybe it's fine. Maybe they just won't go for right. I think they just won't go for right. I think we go like here, here, here is the best that we can do. All right, 1, 2, 3. We get 10. They Heimdall middle, we just lose though. They Heimdall middle, we just lose. Chat, if we Heimdall middle, we simply lose. Thanos Exodia, if you collect all the stones, you automatically win the duel. It's not, no. The payoff is the Power Stone, which gives Thanos plus 10 power, so it makes it an 18 power 6 drop. But realistically, you just use the stones as like a pretty cool stuff. I think we have to run. I did buy the Apocalypse bundle, yes. I think we have to go, man. Now this gets 4. Are we tie Thanos? Are we tie Heimdall? And then we'd win? No, we'd win. We'd win to just Heimdall middle. We beat just Heimdall middle. Because the Khazar. The Khazar brings the Power Stone to 4. Which brings us to 11. Let's go. Okay, that was scary. That was scary. I almost missed that. I thought that Power Stone was only going to get us to 10. Did anyone yell at me? I'm sure someone yelled that at me. No one yelled at me. Come on. What are you guys doing, chat? I expect you guys to make up for it when I make bad calls. Come on, man. What is going on here? Yeah, GG's. That was a good game. Set this up for a Carnage lane, hopefully. Yeah, that's like Thanos is just really fun and really cool. I don't know if it's necessary. I haven't decided yet. I've played about 10 games of Thanos before the stream, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, we can do this. Fine. A little bit annoying. We don't necessarily need to do this, but buffs our collector. Lets us replay the space stone. Mind stone sick. It's all about making sure you're continuing to draw like hand size. Taking care of your hand size is so important in this deck. So this might be a mirror. Wait, is this a mirror? Should have checked. Not a mirror. We'll go boom, 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 boom. We're gonna draw 3 cards. We will be fine. You can keep Beast there. Beast, you're doing great. Don't you worry your sweet little head, Beast. Magic is not worth it in this deck, by the way, if they icebox it. It's important to know. I think I have all the stones, and I have Thanos. So right now, dude, we are cooking with gas. We are absolutely cooking with gas. That Magento is a bit spooky, though. I will say that is a spooky Magento if I've ever seen one. We can move this Carnage. I think we do. I think we're just so scared of this Magneto and being able to beat it straight up. I don't know if we can. So I think what we're going to try and do here is play our best cards left and fight for left. Next turn is just going to be Thanos, and we can play as many stones and shit as we want. We don't have Bishop out, so it doesn't matter too much. We can just Okoye here for stats. And to just kind of try and get it out. We're gonna play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 spots. We can get into some arrow trouble. But essentially what I want to do, we're gonna get this Carnage over here. We're gonna play our best stone. So I think the best stones are gonna be the Soul Stone and the Power Stone here. Try and win the left lane with that, and try and win the middle lane with Thanos, and then just dump everything else off to the right. I think that this is fine. I want to snap. Snap. Let's snap. Turn 6 magic for the win. So true. I'm feeling pretty confident. Higher, further, faster, baby. We can't get this bishop off, but we're going to go here. We play the 2 strongest stones left to try and win left with them. We play these 2 right. We're vibing, man. Plus 18 middle. We're going to get plus approximately like 8 left. Approximately 8. So they need a really big card slam down left. And obviously a huge card to beat Thanos. I think we win this. I think we win this. I'd be surprised. Dr. Doom definitely not enough. Let's go, dude. Let's go. You can just Soulstone Beast next turn. It's probably enough. We don't have to do too much crazy bouncing. We can do oof. Very nice. So we'll be able to do this, and then next turn we'll be able to play like all of our stones. We should have all the stones. And Thanos. I think we're snapping here. We're gonna have every single stone in Thanos ready to go by turn 3. Why the f do I say things, chat? Why do I say things, then? I mean, it's not bad. I still like burst draw a bunch. We're still probably winning this game. Don't get me wrong. What a joke. The Mind Stone is busted now. Get the Soul Stone out. Any Time Stone? I just want to get 2. I do have to do this, but let me play everything else left. Oh, I can never mind, I can break this. Ah, I should do something different then, but I don't have time. Oh, we'll just do that next turn. It's free. We can just do that next turn. We don't have to freak out. Look at this, chat. We have forged multiple. What? We have forged multiple man and Iron Fist? Wait, are we just popping off? Actually, we have Quinjet too. Realistically, I consider this kind of an all about everything's a win here. I don't even need it to do this Bifrost garbage. Play Thanos for 8 power. Yeah, I'm a movement deck now, dude. Look out. Reality Stone won't do anything? What do you mean? The Mind Stone won't do anything. But that's what you meant. That is true. That is correct. Is Daredevil? They're just gonna lock down middle. Might as well play something middle if they're just gonna lock it down. Problem is, if we do this, they might like lock down left then. Reality Stone do much there? I don't know, dude. I'm just trying to get enough cards so that they can't beat me in District X. That's kind of my goal. Like Scarlet Witching location, shuffle 5 rocks in your deck.
Dubbing C.
They stole Thanos? What did they play? Oh, they played White Queen? Oh, that's fine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If he has Professor X, he's lucky. I think he still loses.
Dubbing C.
I gotta get to 13 power, right? It's really hard to beat that. Unless he has his Devil Dinosaur. This was in his deck. Iron Fist Medusa? That would be pretty cool. Oh, I goosed me. Double kitty power chat. Oh no, you think he can beat me? He could beat me. I'm adding 9 power. He can't play anything over 3. I don't know, man. World may never know. Ah, I always forget about Nightcrawler, dude. That shouldn't matter too much. He had Magento in hand. Blade? Not enough, man. Not enough, unless it's Khazar. Nice. GG, Zod. Game started spooky. Started spooky. But we persevered. We persevered, chat. I love this picture, dude. I almost made it my profile picture on Twitter. Maybe I'll make this my profile picture on Discord. This seems like a good Discord profile picture, right? It's too small to put over the Thanos. It might be good to be good here though. That's probably fine, right? That looks not too bad. Look at that chat. What are your thoughts? Love to hear your thoughts on this chat. I don't have a Discord yet. I keep saying I make one and I will eventually, I promise. Ah!
Dubbing C.
My deck is not set up to win World Ship. This location is just as rare as Ego. One of the only super rare locations in the entire game. We don't talk about Valkyrie here. I think people are starting to come around to Valkyrie. I think Valkyrie is used in a few different ways. I'm still pretty I'm still pretty sure that it's not that good. It's my take on it. Ant-Man enough at 5 power with Khazar? Probably is, right? The problem with this location for me is that all my whole deck is filled with one-ones. Practically speaking, impossible. You could technically activate Thanos. That'd be a YouTube video right there. Opponent snapped. Opponent's playing a move deck. I don't think they have ways to win either. I'm fine unless they're playing Galactus. Yeah, they're playing a move deck. I don't think they have much better ways than I do to win this, right? Oh, they have like Chavez and Heimdall? What do I play here though? This is where it becomes a problem. Is it just magic? Might just be magic. I think we're winning this, chat. What could opponent have that's much bigger than this? As a matter of fact, we can Carnage. Right? Is this good? Carnage will be 8. They'll get to 16. Or it's just Thanos better? Is Carnage better? I don't think Carnage better? If we Carnage, we get to 16, 17. If we just Thanos, we get to 20. Thanos is better. We can wait. Let's snap him. Let's snap him. Let's snap him, chat. Carnage is not better. Explain. Everyone's saying Carnage is better. Explain. Carnage would not have been better if I played the stones earlier. I drew Carnage this turn. This is the only turn I could have played Carnage. If I drew Carnage way earlier, Carnage then Thanos, it's not more. Explain to me the math of how it's more power. I have to play it now though because I'm scared that they're gonna do some Scarlet Witch shenanigans. I don't think they have a card in their deck that does 12, unless they're running Magneto, which would be weird. The stones would have drawn me into Carnage. Yeah, dude. You can't. If I would have played the, it's such a silly. There's no way it's Infinite, dude. They're just every time. This is so funny, dude. Anytime anyone sees someone pass a turn, they just type Infinite in chat, and it's so funny to me. Because it's like it's so often just like clearly not Infinite. They just pass because you kind of have to pass some turns. Like they passed Infinite for sure. They're playing a move deck. You can't fit Infinite into a move deck. Are you in this economy? Infinite in a move deck? In this economy? Yeah, I'm gonna do it very similar to Bolt's absorbing man deck soon for sure. You know the rules, chat. You just snap and then you win. 80% of the time it works every time. It's so good, dude. It's so OP. Dude, snapping on peak is so OP. Snapping on peak is literally the most OP thing you can do in the whole game. Everyone's terrified of peak. Everyone Everyone just gets mad at peak and they just assume you're a Mr. Negative deck and then they just leave. And it happens every time. Get rid of the sewer system. Sewer system's annoying. Last time I did that, my opponent played Mr. Negative. Yeah, that happens sometimes, man. It's okay. Ooh, Carnage is gonna be so cracked if we can get a Carnage. Ooh, also want to just win there. I don't want to space. Whatever. Bum, bum, bum. Opponent put a fake Mysterio in my hand and their own hand. Kind of a baller play, not gonna lie. I really need Carnage. Carnage would be like an auto win. Without Carnage, we're in a lot of trouble. Opponent could potentially not fill this. We'll see though. I think they'll add game boards as cosmetics. I think they'll eventually add more game boards. I think they'll do game boards that like associate with like seasons and stuff eventually. I think we have a new win condition, chat. Incredibly rude. When do we pass though? Sick arrow. That's quite a bit of power. We don't beat. Wait, do we? We tie this, right? Oh, we beat this. Get wrecked. Might have won all 3 lanes. Give me that trifecta, my friend. I guess it's not gonna be a trifecta because Mysterio's gonna win one for him. Never mind. So we call the biz a trifecta, chat. GG's. Make sure to subscribe. Watch that one too.